Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Anuj Pachhel, an MBBS intern from GMC Nagpur, and in this video I'll be taking you through the first 2 days of my internship and I'll be sharing my experiences with you. So it all started on the day 1 of the internship, the orientation program.
Day 1 for internship orientation program is starting right now.
In orientation, we reached the PSM hall at around 8 AM in the morning, and all the Axis Bank people are waiting there so that whatever we earned from the internship could be deposited into that account. That whole process took around 1 hour, and after that we were just waiting for the orientation to start. It feels so nice to finally know that I'll be earning some money on my own from my MBBS knowledge. The class was filled with our batchmates and everybody was really excited because we thought we're going to get the schedule instantly and we're going to know what the next 12 months are going to look like. So a schedule is a week-wise timetable of where you will be posted, what duties you have to do, what wards you are in. That is the thing which we were waiting for.
So the Axis Bank thing is done and we are just roaming around waiting for the orientation properly to start. So we will be, I think, placed like batches of 8 or 10 and then we'll be provided a respective schedule for what to do and which ward will be posted and everything else. It's currently 9:05. Are you excited about the internship?
Yes, I am. Yes.
And do you think you will be able to handle the pressure and NEET PG prep and everything?
Yes. NEET PG रहने दो, but internship yes. Of course.
And तुम लोग
It's not
कौन
like
सा?
we are the first ones.
Very nice point. Are you excited?
Very much.
Are you really excited?
Not
though?
at all.
Understandable. Finally, we have all passed. Congratulations, everybody. All the best for internship.
All the best.
We are going to Haldiram's because, as usual, our orientation day has been sort of delayed. But it's fun to hang out in Anand Park and go to Haldiram's. Chalo.
I had my breakfast at Haldiram where I just had a lassi with ice cream. We got back into the classroom and the orientation was finally started. It was undertaken by PSM department, beautifully conducted. We were all seated. थोड़ी सी जगह कम जा रही थी बैठने को. As you can see, a lot of people were there. We were all sitting in the back bench. Over the course of 1.5 hours, we were given speeches by many different doctors who were present and taught what to do / what to not do during internship. And then we took a very sacred oath.
Successfully made it. अभी बहुत कुछ होने वाला है.
2018 batch with today's internship orientation program.
As a physician, I shall always use my knowledge for welfare of mankind.
Thank you so much.
The lectures went on till 1, but there still was no sign of where the schedules were to come. There were a few very important lectures which were conducted, for example, biomedical waste disposal, needle stick injury and how to prevent it and how to treat it, emergency cardiopulmonary resuscitation and so many other different things. How to be around when you are around a TB case and whatnot. These are all the very important clinical things that we should know before we get into internship because otherwise we ourselves are very susceptible to different diseases.
Suggest your TB should subject the sample for CPNAT. And if CPNAT is positive, which will start out sensitive drugs first line AKT.
At one point we all got extremely bored of the lectures and just started solving narrow modules and DAMS question banks sitting in the back seat.
25 regular mode. सुना लग रहा.
Most common site of TB in nasal cavity.
Interior
All mixed bag. Often some plug. Series by series हो रहा है.
0% got it right anyways.
That's a different story.
5 बज गए हैं.
So the evening came in and finally they gave us a schedule and told us that we are posted in this department, that department, so on. Internship order received. It is looking good for the boys, not for the girl. Girl, how did you feel? No, अच्छा नहीं है. But hey, it's okay.
It could not
have
be
been
worse.
By the way, if you're new here, please do consider subscribing because making these videos take up so much time, effort, energy, balancing that with internship and studies and so much. It's quite a lot. So please subscribe if you like it and it would just make my entire day. Thank you so much. And we finally made it out alive at around 6:30. We were all saying goodbyes to each other because we were probably not going to meet for the next few months as none of us were posted together and it's going to be very, very sad.
All the best. All the best.
All the best. All the best. All the best, Arya.
So internship is finally starting. GMC Nagpur and we will smash it. I know. Hello everyone, so I came back around 1 hour ago. It was nearly 7 when I came back, so I was in the college for roughly 11 hours. I have got the timetable for internship with me, and let me tell you, it is going to be hectic for the first few months. So my plan of doing the first read in 3 months, I think it's out of the box, and I don't think it's going to be happening. The work is going to be so much that it's not going to be possible to read that much, but I'll try my best overall. The second half of the posting, right from August all the way till February, I have got so easy. So only PSM and skin and ENT ophthalm and all of these subjects which are not that heavy. From August, I would say I would be getting a lot of time to study, and that is where my major preparation for NEET PG and INI-CET will be happening. Unfortunately, I'm not eligible for the November INI-CET because the months of internship required not met till November. So I'm just going to write down the timetable in my iPad and just to make a calendar sort of thing of it, and also schedule sort of a Google Calendar thing, so that I know like how many days are left for which posting, and also carry a copy of it with me. I've got a lot of preparation to do for tomorrow. Tomorrow is my first day, and yes, the posting that I got tomorrow is forensic medicine and toxicology for 1 week, and even on Sundays the department is active, so I have to go. But the good thing is that it's only 10 to 5. There are no night duties or nothing like that, so 1 week just to get a sense of what is happening. And after that I've got pediatrics, which is a good posting I would say, but not the one which I really wanted first. I really wanted medicine or something like this to be first, because I feel kind of safe to being around adults and doing my own thing rather than little kids who are just so tiny and very cute. So I have not had any food after that Appy Fizz thing. So in short, since the last 24 hours, I would say I am kind of doing intermittent fasting. I've only had 2 drinks, kind of liking it. I don't really feel like the need to eat. Yeah, side note thi hai.
So I sat down and made a calendar of what my days are going to be looking like for the next 4 months, and they are going to be rough, they are going to be super hectic. I really don't know how I'm going to keep making videos. But in the end, this is what I came up with, and I found out that after 2nd of August, I am going to be relatively free for the next 7 or 8 months. But before that, I'm going to be absolutely very busy, because all the heavy postings are scheduled in the starting part itself. Hi everyone. So I think you've all seen me at my highest almost all the time. I usually don't share that many mental breakdowns, but here's one I had. So after all of the thing which I did today, like that and arranging everything, I just realized something, that in the last 4.5 years that I've went to my medical college, every single day I have seen both of my very best friends, Abhijit and Aditi, and we were almost always posted in the same department. Even during exams times, the thing was that Abhijit was in my same unit, whatever we call it. The thing is, from tomorrow onwards for the entire year, I am not going to be going to the same posting as them. I'm not going to be seeing them the first thing in the morning, and going to probably be spending the rest of my day alone. Anyways, so that kind of got me thinking ki I'll have to do my lunch alone. I'll have to go out and navigate with absolutely new friends and batchmates which I have, which I know sort of, but still I feel like I don't exactly know them that well. So the people that I was with throughout these years, the people that I spent every day with me, kind of got separated. So this is the same feeling I got when I was in class 10th, and it was the first day of class 10th, and my ma'am came into the class and announced that class is going to have shuffling for the rest of the year. Friend Ashutosh and I were placed in a separate room. I was lucky that my girlfriend at that time was in the same class as me. So that was a good thing, but aisa abhi kuch nahi hai. So everybody's going their separate ways. Arya is posted in Casualty, Sejal is in Saoner for rural posting, I am here in forensic medicine, Abhijit is in Obs and Gynae. So everybody, Radhika is in UHTC, Urban Health Training Center in Manewada, so it's a different place in Nagpur. So it just feels so sudden. It just feels like, oh my god, it happened overnight, and literally Goa feels like yesterday to me. I am excited. I am not at all afraid for the posting, because I know I have good clinical skills. I know that, and I know I am capable of handling tough situations. Under pressure, I have worked before. I can do that. I don't worry about the physical work, the mental work, or whatever, or the studies. I just don't want to travel this journey alone. I never have, ever. So this is sort of what I've been feeling for the last roughly 1 hour, 1.5 hours.
So just thought of letting you know. Tomorrow is FMT, and let me just share with you what are my study goals. What my game plan is for studies with respect to this is that in this week, there are just 3 objectives I've got. First objective is that I need to complete the subject of forensic medicine and toxicology from Marrow, which I've already done. So I just need to see the notes, revise, and it will be good. Point number 2 is that in pediatrics, my next posting is pediatrics, so just complete the pediatrics part from Marrow. So these are 2 main study related objectives. And thirdly, shoot this video and get it out to the audience. So I think that's about it. I am kind of ready for the internship tomorrow, so I'm kind of excited. Good night to Oxygen. This is my mic, new phone. काफी सारी branding हो रही है यहाँ पे Sony. Blur this one. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. It was a good way to talk to the camera because it just helps me document my thoughts and it just feels good. See you tomorrow and internship.
The next day started early morning around 7:30. I woke up and then I just started reading forensic medicine because that was the posting I was posted in. I also solved a few Marrow question banks, and the resource that I was using to read was Marrow notes. And after that, I packed my bag, was ready to go, went to the internship at around 10.
Day 1 of forensic medicine internship. So this is officially day 1. Let's go.
And I arrived there, went inside, and there were autopsy procedures which were going on. So obviously it is very insensitive to record and take photographs of the autopsies because they are, cadavers who have just recently passed away. So in the forensic medicine and toxicology, there are so many autopsies going on every day. I think in the single day there was around 15 or 17 procedures which were done. In the autopsy, also called as the post-mortem, we just try to find out the cause of the death. So when I just first entered, I had forgotten what it feels like to be near a dead body because it was first year since I was near a cadaver, and it was just very horrifying and terrifying for me for the first dead body which I saw over there. But gradually I got used to it, and eventually I was also given to dissect a heart, which I did, and I checked the circumference of the different walls which are present, the different chambers, the different coronary arteries to see if there was any arterial occlusion which could have been the cause of death. The case was of organophosphorus poisoning, so because of eating these insecticides and pesticides, so it was probably a case of suicide, but the heart was absolutely normal. So the most important thing I got to learn was that seeing a thing with your own eyes is very different than just reading it in a textbook, and that is very, very evident clinically. So I have read forensic medicine, there are different types of incisions you make in the body. So there is an I-shaped incision, there is a Y-shaped incision, there is a modified Y-shaped incision, and so on and so forth. So when I just actually saw those incisions actually taking place and the different methods of autopsy which are being done, I actually got to visualize what I had seen and read in the books in the first place. So I am really enjoying my forensic medicine toxicology posting. In the last 3 days I've got to learn so much, and I'm really happy that GMC Nagpur has got such a high patient load that any intern over there, if interested, can learn so many different things. What I also learned is that if you are interested, only and only then the people will teach you, otherwise they just don't care about you. You are in the bottommost of the food chain, so you have to actively go and ask, sir, teach me that. Ye nahi aata, mujhe wo nahi pata, just teach me something. So
Hi everyone, so it's around 2:30. I came back 1 hour ago. I had my lunch. So day 1 of internship, what are my thoughts, what am I feeling? So it was FMT and I got to see around 5 autopsies. That was pretty gruesome. So autopsies they just kind of take out every single organ and just examine if there is something wrong with the body. So we got a lot to learn. Very new to me to see again, cadavers again, because I haven't seen them since first year. So it was a bit awkward in the first, but I gradually got over it. And yeah, that's kind of my update. It's around 2:30, so I should probably leave because the lunch time was from 1 to 2 and I've kind of taken half hour extra. So I'm gonna be in the hospital in the next 10 minutes. So yeah, see you, bye.
So in short, in this posting I'll be reading forensic medicine and I'll be practically studying anatomy as well. What I also did during the posting was I sat there, opened my Marrow notes, and whenever possible I used to correlate whatever's in the autopsy room and compare it to the Marrow notes. A very interesting case happened was that a dead and decomposed body was bought, and that body had different bones which were present. So we used a formula to estimate the height of the person using those bones. So with femur we multiplied using a factor, with radius multiplied using a factor, took the average of all of that, and we had the stature of the person. We also calculated the cephalic index to know that this was actually an Indian person who had died. So yes, forensic medicine is very, very interesting to me, at least because it's anatomy plus it's something like a detective work altogether.
कैसा रहा first day?
लंच ब्रेक चल रहा है.
Bye Abhijit. Yes, I'm done. All the best. 8 बजे तक है ना तू? 8. Bye. How was the first day?
PSM is very chill,
Okay.
very friendly and very manageable.
Yes.
So yeah, it started at 9
And
and it ended at 1.
wow, why are you still here?
I was sitting in the library,
Understandable.
but it's not necessary. They don't call you at all after
Okay.
1,
Yeah.
after duty hours.
Great.
I have
Then-
holiday tomorrow.
I don't have holiday because FMT is a department. Everybody dies every day, so no holiday for FMT.
After the posting ended in the evening, I came back home just relaxed because I was just gradually trying to take all of these process in, and so I really did not study much, and I called it a complete day off. But overall, I did study quite a lot of practical techniques, dissected a human heart, learned how to do an autopsy, watched in total around 7 autopsies, and also completed around 10 to 15 modules of forensic medicine from my notes. So overall, it was a super productive day. So that was kind of how my first few days of internship have been. I really hope you enjoyed this video because I really put a lot of effort into making it. So if you did, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and also subscribe my channel because it makes up for all the time, effort and energy put into making these videos. I'll be also regularly posting stories on Instagram, so if anybody wants to be directly connected to me over there, you can go ahead, watch me real time, go do the postings, and so many different things you can learn from me over there. Anyways, many more such internship vlogs coming out every alternate weeks, and I hope you will enjoy. Thank you so much. It's your boy, Dr. Anuj Pachhel. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.